Hello, so they just had a massive update in Daphne. I did just do a video about, like, that kind of went over the patch notes and kind of talked about, like, right, some of the, like, all the skill reworks and stuff, the archive of guidance. I did touch on some of the other themes, like I said, they also have, like, then some adventurers, bundles and stuff, like these new, said, class change request scrolls. Like, you can buy, like I said, these let you change back to a previous class. So you no longer... So this makes some of the class scrolls, like, a lot less valuable. Since, like I said, so it's like you always, like I said, how you had the scrolls and stuff with the... I guess you should go to the archive. It's easier to explain that here. But it's like you'd have... Where's the archive of guidance? It's right here. Right, so Galena, she starts as a cleric, but then she can become a fighter, right? Like, and it's like, if you want to make her a cleric again, you'd have to find her cleric scroll too, or like all of, right? She's, right, so she starts as a fighter, but if you want to make her a thief, I think you said you get this book, but if you want to make her a fighter again, you also need the fighter book. Like I said, or see how I'll show you have you have a priest, wait, oh, I said, and yeah, like I said, where you could add, we had to get her mage book, and it looks like they took out, like, all the old, like, base class books. Like I said, they're not even listed here, so I don't know what that means. Are they going to replace them with just general class things? I don't quite see, like, how that, like I said, maybe I saw it in the patch notes. The patch notes were huge. But, like, right, that's something I've been buying, because like I said, I've been buying up all the scrolls of my main character. But there's also all these bundles here, too, like, that you will sell those things. Like, if you want some, that's not too bad bundle, because you get, 10 bones for that, but this one here, this is a pretty good deal. You get 3 bones and one of those for $3.99. Oh, that's a full alteration, so it's kind of expensive though. It's only 10 bones. I don't think an all full alteration, so it's quite worth that. So if you're going to go that far, you might as well just go up to the 75 one, because then you get a legendary and 20 bones. I mean, this is a much better value. It's more expensive, but then of course you got the this is for Abenius. Abenius is back. This is a purple bone. $1 for that one's those are always the $1.59 for bone 200 jewels. That's a screaming deal. That's one of the best. This is one of the best buys. Like, if you're just trying to, if you spend money on this game, this is one of the best buys right here. These ones that every time there's like a new theme where you can get a purple bone. Like I said, these ones are okay. These are better than these ones. These said, this one on the other end, this here, if the 20 bones, $55. That's terrible. Buy. Never buy that one. Right, then we have the 3 legends. The 3 legends ones is, you know, you have a 22.5% chance to get Kathrine, Alice, Geralt. Like I said, it's much higher chance of, like, the most common ones are Alice, Kathrine, and Geralt for, like, the themes, but you also have, like, alternate versions of, like, these other, like, characters where you can get, like, all the fighters are featured here. So you have featured fighter, all the fighters are featured, so, like, you get more Olives and Eldas and stuff. Like, these are super good. Like, I've been using Abenius on my main character, like, my main account is, like, hoping, like, Abenius come back, but they dropped with this. I'm like, I might want this better more, because, I'd rather max out, get Kathrine and stuff. Abenius, she's okay. Because this has Katharina and Alice in it. Also has Geralt, which is meh, but... that, you know, they weren't going to put Lanavel in the same one, right? That would be too, or Adam, or Deborah, that'd be too good, right? They had to pair with Geralt, that's the one that everybody likes. Everybody knows that Geralt's the worst one, and Katharina and Alice the best. That's why they paired them, I guarantee it. I guarantee that's why they did it. Oh, you can get Dialco from Emil, so they all have, like, alternates now. You can see it in there, but Kinapiak, like I said, makes, like, so these alternates make it so you can teach these rarer skills to other characters. Like, this is an absolute massive rework. Like, this makes it so you can get these alternates. Like, so these legendary bones, kinda good. Like, the Mom Eagle. Oh, the AE spells you could teach Mom Eagle and Maferu. Holy crap, guys. This is, like, absolutely game-changing. Way of the Night, like, some of these skills that were hard you couldn't learn before, like Way of the Night, Way of the Warrior and stuff, like, this is absolutely game-changing. Nothing different about the elf mags and stuff, but, like I said, they're still almost 8%, but absolutely massive change there. And then, that was the 3 great legend ones. And then we have the second version. This is 2. This is Adam, Lanavel, and Deborah, Adam, Lanavel. So if you're trying to get more bones for those characters, this is where you get them. And this is also as a thieves, like I said, Cunning Pursuit, Oh, I needed to check, like, on Elda, on the other one with Elda, because in the patch notes it said Cunning Pursuit. I'm like, isn't it his follow-up attack, like, on his base one? I'm like, I was like, wonder if there's a typo, or if they're letting, like, or if they changed the name of her there. I'm like, I have to double check that. We have the Priest for Marianne. Actually makes sense for alternate, just because, her cost reduction. Right, and I heard they changed that there, yeah, Way of the Night for Alex. Okay, so yeah, pretty much the same there. See here. Let's go check the Abenius ones, just because we should do that too, just to be thorough. Oh yeah, so they do have the alternates on all of these now. So yeah, there's an alternate chance. Very rare. Rarer than a legendary. Super rare. These are like this is like 1 out of 600 something. Yeah, it's super rare. Super, super, super rare. So when you get them, that's like, you're just like winning a lottery. Like, those are not very common odds, okay? So when you get those, just keep in mind, not common. Let's grab this here.
May good fortune visit you.
But yeah, the old class change system that, like I said, it's now easier to, like I said, you just need a general item to change them back instead of, right, specific scrolls that are super rare. I think that's a good solution. Let's see, but there's also the ossuaries. Let's see. So the ossuary. So you can buy like any of these here.
Excellent choices.
Cade Firing does. Oh, can we? We cannot look at ASOs. These are just the regular ones. You don't get. I don't think there's a chance for the other ones. So this is just if you want to try to get the guys you want to inherit with. Remains of a Ninja Without Self. Duty Bound Knight. Proud Knight. Loyal Knight. Covetous Priest Marianne. This is the one that they gave you like compensation for, because of Marianne. Like, but yeah, like that's super good. But I guess we want to buy. We have some gems on this one. So the skill, like I said, the new character rework is game changing. That's a legend 2, so legends 1 is probably the way it would be better. We'll do that one here. I'll do an Abenius one on this account too, just I think we would, just in case we get her, just to do that here. So let's go open some bones. So this is an alternate account, so this is mostly just for the, I have this account exists pretty much just to make videos with. Oh yeah, also they said something about her skill changing.
What's wrong?
Like ours, like said, so I need to see her. Frugal Faith continuously reduces the MP SP cost of pre-spell skills that cost 3 to 10 MP or SP. It used to be 6 or less. It used to be 6 or less. Now it's 3 to 10, which I guess means you can't lower it below 2, but that's like not that big of a deal. But it means it can now work on higher level spells. So this actually a buff. This is generally a buff, rather than a nerf. Like, you won't be able to cast stuff at 1 MP, but that's fine. Like, that's fine. You know, dropping from 3 to 2 is pretty good, so. Yeah, let's see. Let's go. So these are the ones with the Geralt and stuff. Oh yeah, we should look at the features. This might be a long video.
I'll show you something fierce, Hammer of the Blacksmith.
We must display thine true power. Agora, the time has come to awaken thine power. Behold the power of faith.
I shall show you the results of my research. Well, Doctor, we must do our part too. Witness the power of the scar.
I'll show you. You shall learn.
Fine. I'll do it. Go away!
I will handle this.
Oh, great entities! Your annihilation awaits!
Here I come. Flash!
Alright. Yep, so. Let's see. We have. Does it have. Oh, the staff of recurrence. Here we go. It's a one-headed staff? Gross. What's the reversal, though? Oh, reduce the right-hand difficulty of right-hand reversal and dead. Eh. Yeah, these items aren't that good. Oh, critical tolerance. This actually might be okay. Wait, more difficult to be critical. This one's good. This rabbit talisman's the best one of those, for sure. Wouldn't really spend my money on them, but it's an option. Yeah, let's reverse these ones. Well, that was a terrible tent pole. Got like a couple Gastons, but nothing there. See if we get something better from this one. Well, that is not Ivy. Nope. Nothing. Alright. So I'm just gonna go buy some more bones, because I do want to get one of those alternates and see how that works. Another terrible 10 pull. As far as I know, we haven't got an alternate here. Alright, bought another 11 more. Let's see.
Who's calling me? Who's there?
I'm called Chloe, a
Oh.
beast folk from the continent. Not sure how I ended up here, but happy to make your acquaintance.
Alright, so they do have an icon. So we got the alternate Chloe. So passive accuracy up. That's not even that great. I got that her default's not that great, but we did, so that's how it works. It will show you the icon when you get an alternate. Okay. Awesome. Oh, hey, and it also shows the icon here when you get to this screen. So there you go. Alright, yeah, see, here it is. Oh, yeah, so... Wait, why does this one also have a... This one also has an icon next to it? Oh, it's because it's the same adventure, that's why. It's like said, letting me know I could use it for either. That's what it is. That's gotta be what it is. So let's just, I want to just double check this. So we're gonna use this one into Olive here.
Here, take this.
Received with thanks.
Yep, it took both of it. Yeah, so that is how that works. So you will show you, you can still do the normal one if you want, but the alternate's there. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, that's like I said, this is a 4 science account, so we burned through all the gems, but yeah, definitely,
Have a good one.
I definitely think the Warriors of Legend a much better deal. I just, as much as like I said, I kind of like Avenius, I just think her bones are a bad value right now, so I cannot recommend buying these ones. Unless, like I said, if you want to just go for just the 60 points to try to get another Legend Adventure remains, it's the only circumstance where I would say that's acceptable on this one. Right, you can get the 60 points on her, but you know, again, you can get one of those on this one too. And like I said, we have a 7.5% chance of a legendary on those ones, so I just think those are a better deal overall. Yeah, not too much more to say on this one. If you missed my, the first video I did about, all the patch notes and stuff, you can find that one down below. As always, thank you for watching.